Hello, welcome again. Today we are going to talk about Europe, when place based policy isn't really place based. If development is supposed to start from place, Europe should be one of its success stories. It is one of the richest regions in the world, and it has some of the most advanced place based policies ever designed. And yet, across Europe, entire towns and regions are quietly falling behind. This is not a story about poverty, it's a story about places the economy has learned to live without. We know that from former industrial regions to rural areas and small cities, the pattern repeats. Jobs disappear, young people leave, services decline. These places are not really outside the economy, but they are increasingly marginal to how growth is produced. We know also that deindustrialization did not just remove jobs, it dismantled entire local systems of, for example, skills, suppliers, even identity. What followed was often growth without roots, that is, footloose activities with few local linkages or connections. As opportunities concentrate elsewhere, people vote with their feet, and once they leave, rebuilding local agency becomes harder and harder. Participation without people or without power cannot drive development. Local governments, for example, are asked to deliver on development, but they often have shrinking resources, limited autonomy, and growing expectations. The problem is not commitment, it is, in the end, a problem of capacity. Europe speaks the language of place based development, but too often it implements it through uniform tools, indicators, and funding rules. Difference, without doubt, is acknowledged, but then designed away. Networks of innovation, finance, and decision making remain concentrated in a few regions. Lagging territories are connected, but on unequal terms. And yet, this is not the end of the story, because there are some global trends that could help. Some of today's global transitions, for example, digitalisation, the shift to clean energy, the reorganization of production, are reshaping where economic activity can happen. For some lagging European territories, this is an opportunity. This could open new space, not by competing with global hubs, but by building on local assets land, skills, energy, and why not community. But these opportunities are not automatic. Without local capacity, coordination, and long term vision, they will once again bypass the places that need them most. Without doubt, Europe shows us that development does not fail because places lack potential. It could fail when that potential is not recognized, organized, and supported properly. Understanding this is the starting point of rethinking development in Europe and beyond. Thank you very much. Next time we are going to talk about Africa. Bye for now. Thank you.